There will be a home game on Monday night, and the Knicks will enter the arena up 2-0 after they win tonight. Surviving the late game where off the Brunson miss, Victor Wembanyama turns it over, then fouls Brunson, and then missed the game winner. It's the Knicks up 2-0. A couple of heavyweights back to the program. Michael Wilbon, Stephen A. Smith. And Stephen A., once again, we will defer to Michael Wilbon, given the fact that he's the elder statesman of the group. I say that with respect, and covered so many of these NBA finals. And, Michael, when a young team like San Antonio arrives early, ahead of schedule, frankly, there's an enticing, intoxicating thought of what they might be. But then perhaps they show their youth. Did we see that tonight from Wembanyama and the Spurs?
Yes, Scott, absolutely we saw it. We saw them, overwhelmed by the moment. I mean, I feel reluctant to say that, but that's essentially what happened because there were 3 or 4 decisions, and they were unforced errors, if you will. I don't mean the last shot, but Wembanyama grabbing the rebound when the game is tied at 104 and passing the ball up ahead, to Castle, who is not a guy you want handling the ball, given his turnover history in these playoffs. You want De'Aaron Fox to have it, but Fox didn't go and get it. He needs to have the ball coming up court, whether they're going to call timeout or not. He needs to have the ball. He's the vet. They didn't execute that, and they wind up giving up the one free throw that loses the game, essentially. And then just, in those last, they played so splendidly to erase the deficit, score the 14 points in a row, and then it got too big for them. And yes, it has to be inexperience. They won't know that. But a lot of people looking on here, former players, people involved in the industry, in the game, former coaches, all looked at each other in the last minute or two and said, inexperience caught up with them. And I think that's, in addition to the Knicks' heart, absolutely that inexperience.
Stephen A., as a resident New Yorker, I'm asking you in a measured, calm tone, your sense of what's coming, understanding that potentially we're 2 games away here from a parade through the Canyon of Heroes.
I'm having an absolute blast covering this series and being next to the Godfather, my big brother. But let me get real serious here. I'm a native New Yorker, and I speak on behalf of all Knicks fans when I say this. If you're not from New York City, if you're not from the state of New York, and you are not a New York Knicks fan, you have no idea what we are going through right now. 53 years of a level of ineptitude. And think about this. We got the I understand that. But listen to what I'm saying. You've got the number 8 pick in a draft. Steph Curry's the number 7 pick. You got the number 3 pick in a draft. Zion Williamson and John Morant go 1 and 2. You look at the New York Knicks and its history, the finger roll, the Charles Smith layups that never was, the John Starks in the Game 7, as much as we love them and we appreciated them from Game 6 and stuff like that. There is so much palpable misery that we've held on to. And meanwhile, Madison Square Garden for so many years, Scott, and you know this, Wilbon, it was the playpen for the other stars. Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, Steph. The list goes on. You had your coming out party at the Garden at the expense of the New York Knicks. And now, in the year 2026, 27 years from being in their last finals, 32 years from the last time they had a legitimate shot at winning the championship, 53 years since they won the chip. You are now 2 games away. It is Monday and it is Wednesday. You win Game 3, you win Game 4. Not only do you capture a championship, you do it in New York City at Madison Square Garden. You have no idea how this feels for New Yorkers to be this close. This close. It's like the 6 inches in front of your feet. You can smell it. You can feel it. That's what New York is going to be like. Monday night, I'm telling y'all this. Monday night, be very, very careful. San Antonio, be in your hotel room, watch what you eat, watch your travel arrangements, watch everything. Because New York is coming for you, not just the Knicks. I'm telling you, it's that close.
Have you put the cart before the horse? You've already basically buried.
But I did
you
say
put them in a casket.
Did I not say it on
buried
first
the
take?
Spurs.
Am I not being consistent? Did I not say it on first take? I said it on first take the other day. I'm saying it now. I'm not playing with you. Trust me, Monday night, you will not have seen New York City like that in your lifetime. Monday, I'm not even there. I've never experienced. I don't know what's coming. Scott, I'm telling you, it's going to be like anything, like nothing you have ever seen in New York City. We have never seen it like it's going to be Monday night. Trust me on this. Trust me.
I trust you, and I look forward to seeing it with my own eyes. I look forward to shaking both your hands and saying hello in person. Travel safely, and I'll see you in the city on Monday. Deal?
Deal.
Rough deal if you're back in the Spurs, although, you know what? You got to win 4 to win a title or to win your finals wager. The Spurs were the favorites. You remember Brian Windhorst joined us, and he said, people around the league like, why are they favored? Well, the Knicks were favored as of tonight after winning Game 1. And now the Knicks are significant favorites at minus 500. Those odds courtesy of DraftKings Sportsbook. And, of course, subject to change as things tend to do. Brian Windhorst joins us from San Antonio. Tonight was a remarkably physical, grueling game where teams seemed to be on the brink of exhaustion but fought through it, as you would expect in an NBA title series. At the end of it, New York is heading home 2 wins away from a championship parade, and the Spurs are in deep water. But, Wendy, when the Spurs look back on these 2 games, what are they going to see?
It's going to be a big-time weekend of second-guessing because they were ahead in both of these games under 2 minutes. It's on their home court. I know Jalen Brunson has a few moments where he's been the hero, and he's got the difference-making points in both games. But, Scott, he's shooting 34%. The Spurs are doing what they need to do against Jalen Brunson. They've got the ball with a timeout with 10 seconds left in a tie game, and they lost them both. They lost them both. And all I can say is this. Yes, it's experience. Yes, it's execution. Yes, it's grit. Yes, it's luck. Scott, the Knicks are a freaking winning machine. What we're seeing is a generational run. And they're winning big. They're winning small. They're winning on the margins. They're winning because Karl Towns totally outplayed Victor Wembanyama in the first half of this game in a way that we never expected to see. It's really kind of fascinating to watch. You couldn't have written this script because there was no way anybody could have foreseen this.
And as a writer yourself, like, you avoid cliche because it's like a crutch, right? But the Knicks are a walking cliche. Their grit, their toughness, their togetherness, but it's real. It's why they're winning. It's not cliche, it's the truth. Is that fair?
Yeah, I don't. There are certain people that are saying they're a team of destiny, but I don't actually think that that's right. They are a team that has worked to get here. And, you know, the lineups that they're using and the players that they're using and the roles that they're playing, you can trace each one of them back. You can pull the threads and find where it came from. Like, Karl Towns has been building up to this for his whole career. And there were rare times where he would put it together like this. But if you go back and look at some of the things he's gone through, he has been prepared for this. You just don't always know when it all comes together. And the thing about it is, I don't think they've played their best basketball yet. They did some great shot making tonight that got them the lead, but they were not good for the majority of the fourth quarter. I actually think that they haven't had a game here in this series yet where they put it all together, and if that happens, it's curtains.
The Spurs have got some grown-ass men, so I'm not calling them children because that would come off disrespectful. But in terms of playoff experience, they are still in the infant stage, learning to not crawl, walk, run the whole bit. In these next couple days, as they head to the city, knowing what's in front of them, where do you think collectively they're going to be focused on trying to be better and being more mature in the moments when games can be won and lost?
Well, I'm a little worried about their health. Castle tweaks his knee late in this game. He isn't on the court that much. Fox looked like he maybe tweaked his right ankle. First off, I got to get a status report on those guys.
I got you.
Victor Wembanyama did not come in this game in the first half playing with desperation. I don't understand why he didn't. I do think fatigue is an issue. I think fatigue played a role in the end. But he's going to be thinking about those 3 plays. He's going to be thinking about the pass to Castle, hit him in the back, and then him fouling and then missing that last shot. That's what's going to be on his mind overnight. But the reason the Spurs lost was because he got destroyed by his opposite number, Karl Towns, in the first half of this game. He cannot come out in a must-win game with that level of aggression in the first half. And he's going to recognize that at some point. I don't know if by Monday will be enough. He played a championship-level game tonight, but it was only for a half. Maybe it's not within him. Maybe he doesn't understand it. Maybe he's got to get stronger and everything. He's playing championship basketball, but it's not at a high enough level, and I think that'll be his big takeaway. If he can correct it by next week, we might have something, but I don't know if he's got it in him right now.
Brian, I so enjoy these.